What a day, good morning, and here I am sparkling like a glitter ball. I thought, well, why should disco have all the sparkles when we can have the sparkles here in Standing Pilates? So, croeso, welcome and well done to all of you. We've done 1 month of Fit and Festive. It's gone by in such a flash. I'm glad we're going back to the 6 weeks, starting in January. But hopefully today, as you all know, the Standing Pilates at the end is always about me enjoying myself. Okay, so if you're on the screen, don't forget to say bore da, and maybe nod o'r llawen to everybody else in the group just to wake them up, because sometimes it didn't even pop up on mine today as an event, so I don't know why. I had to go into the thing as well. So we're going to do a range of Standing Pilates moves. We'll be doing a little bit of Tai Chi and a little bit of deep breathing just to keep us in that kind of calm position. The weather outside is dreadful. It's a song, isn't it? No, it's the weather outside is frightful. Yeah. But inside it's delightful. So let's have a delightful Standing Pilates. Remember, if you haven't got good posture, please, please, please have a chair nearby for you. Bore da pawb, are we all good? Right, let's get going. We've got some nice chill music today for you. Ooh, I've broken the button on my machine, because I think I set it at the same, I was going to say the same temperature, the same volume, so I now have to do my volume on my iPad. Okay, so remember, you're going to stand, please, with your feet in that hip distance apart position. Remember, always feel tall when you're doing this standing position. And if you can remember doing some of the tree movements, about feeling that your feet have roots that grow into the ground to keep you secure. Lift and lengthen here. Roll your shoulders up, back and down, and lift up through the sternum. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to hold the breath at the top, and you're going to take that slow breath out. Then you're going to roll your shoulders, and we're going to try that one more time. So it's a deep breath in, breathing in, all the way up, and slow breath out. Nice work. Last time now. Remember, try and practice your 3 breaths before you start your day. It's a really good way to release and relax. Okay, we're going to start down with your feet, and I want you to feel like you're peeling your feet up off the floor. So remember, when you're lifting, pressing your heel down, moving through the other foot, and then we're going to take the other arm out. That's good. Nice and easy. Nothing too stressful. Are you ready? You're going to take your feet out slightly wider. You're going to bend your knees. You're only going to use your right arm. Then you're going to take it shoulder, head and shoulder. Roll it. And then you're going to take it shoulder, head, shoulder. Let's try that again. So remember, with this, you want to kind of move nice and easy. Lovely. Let's do both arms up, reaching up, and then doing your eagle arms down. Still can't forget Nina telling me that looks something like evil arms. Breathe in. Yeah, and then that slow breath out. Okay, so we're going to do one of my favourite combinations today, which is the waist movement. And this is all to do with Pilates flow of movement. So do it in a way that suits you, okay? So standing up tall, you're going to move your arm over to the side with me. So you're going to come out. Then you're going to come up. Then you're going to go over. Now watch, you turn so the back of your hand is to the front. Yeah, so you're going to reach, then you're going to lift, then you're going to come over, and you're going to turn. And I love this movement simply because it really gets rid of the stress in my shoulders. So as a child, I had meningitis when I was 5 years old. And from about the age of 7 onwards, I would get a crick in my neck, as I would say, and be in agony for days. And this would happen to me regularly until I found Pilates. And doing these daily movements has made sure that my neck and my upper back stay mobile. One more time. And then release. knees. Now bend both your knees, circle your arms forward and behind, and again. So it's nice and gentle. And then I had an x-ray maybe 15 years ago, and they said you've got ankylosing spondylitis in your neck. And I said, what does that mean? And they said, like, oh, your neck will fuse up. So I avidly do these rolling movements every single day, otherwise I get real neck pain. Okay, I have to be careful when I'm in disco aerobics and I'm dancing to Proud Mary by Tina Turner, because I get carried away, and as I get carried away I tend to do a little bit of too much rock and roll with my neck. So after Thursday this week, I think I was a bit enthusiastic with this being as the last class. My neck has been really painful yesterday. So these exercises for me ease out. Bend your knees. So what I would say is, if you are in pain, avoiding exercise isn't always the answer. Doing gentle mobility such as this can keep your joints nice and mobile, and then release down. Okay. So the second exercise I've really enjoyed this term is this split stance moving. I like the way it makes me feel to be where I am in terms of my balance, and I particularly like moving. I think I used to play a lot of sports, so moving to me is really key. So enjoy it, and this is how you do it from side to side. So you pull the big toe up, then you pull your heel up from behind. Okay, so you pull your big toe up, and then you pull your heel from behind. So if you think like you were playing squash or something, or if you were fishing, or you were playing tennis, it's the same kind of rocking forwards and back. Similar with running, taking the weight onto one foot and then the other. So you just start to swing your arms in a toy soldier position, so you feel that you're moving as a unit. Okay, so as one, darling. And then you keep your feet still. Now in the still position, remember you don't want the weight on the back leg, you don't want the weight on the front leg, you want it to be in the middle. Then you do your toy soldier arms. And as you reach, you think about standing up really tall, yeah? And again, one more time. And then recover. Now step your foot in, and then step it out. Step it in, and then step it forwards. So again, to me, these moving positions are so important for your balance, and it's something you can practice, yeah, when the cafe is not running. Or come back to do this session. Now when I'm doing this, I feel really odd standing with my arms still. So there's no right and wrong. You can do any arms you like. Okay, I find I have to, if I'm going forward, my arm has to go forward. If I'm going to the side, I want my arms to the side. If you want to do your own thing, yeah, you want to do your muscle man, or muscle woman even, and release one more time. Good work. Okay, now let's do the sway again. You start this by taking what is roughly your normal walking pace. Okay, and you don't want to be in tightrope, you want to be apart. Then you start to move through the feet. Feel that the weight is coming forwards and backwards, a bit like a seesaw. But you don't want to stick your bum out. Okay, you want to stay upright. And then when you feel ready, do the arms. And don't get worried about being right or wrong. Do what instinctively feels good for you. Okay, so whatever feels good for you, just kind of go with it. And then just kind of move into feeling that you're working as a unit together. Now stay in the middle, and then you just use your arms. Now this control element here is starting to work through the core, get your core warmed up. 2 more goes. One more time, and then recover. Step your foot out, step your foot in, step your foot forwards. So we've done this session a couple of times. So this is talking about reaction. So remember we said about if you fell, you'd want to bounce back. And again, just try try and use the arms in a way that would help you. Ideally away from your body, because you don't want to just put your hand down. You want to stand up and move, and again, and then recover. Release your shoulders. Take the weight on this leg up on your tiptoe. This hip circling movement, for me, feels great on my hip. When I finish doing this, my hip feels so much better. Yeah, and again, one more time. Now change legs. So you just want to draw onto the floor, and you want to kind of go down and up, if that makes sense. Down and up. And again, one more time. And then recover. Okay, feet out wide. Knees side to side. Now this is where you start to feel that warming up of your thighs. Move your shoulders first so you feel like you're shifting the weight from one side to the other. Then you do that horizontal flexion, and we do the silken thread. So you're going to bring it in front of your body and away. So you feel like you're drawing a figure of 8, yeah? And here. So my husband's a keen fly fisherman, and I think it always reminds me of how they throw the rod back to get that figure of 8 movement. Yeah, now come down and then reach up. Yeah, so you're going to come down and then reach up. Now see if you can go knee, hip, shoulder. Yeah, and then if you're feeling better, go lower on that knee. And again. 2 more goes. Last time now. Okay, and then you're going to move side to side again. If you're like me and you slip on the carpet, don't forget to move your feet. Do your horizontal flexion and go behind your head. Yes, you're going to go behind your head. Now then, you're going to do throwing the silken thread, so it is the figure of 8 movement. It's a bit like doing that shoulder movement, so you're rotating your hand down and then open, yeah? And once you feel like you've got the movement or the image, move in a way that kind of suits you. 2 more goes, and then recover. To the middle, then down. And then stand up. And again, push your knees out. Good, one more time. Now walk your feet in. Okay, so we're going to do knee lift and open gate. So you're going to hold, you're going to lift your knee up, open gate, in, take it back, knee up, open gate, take it in, and take it back. Now if you can use your arms, take them out wide, and then when you take them back, lift your arms up. Okay, so you kind of end up in this position. So knee up, knee out, take the leg back. Give it, come in and down, release the shoulders. Remember, always stand up, hold on, knee open, knee out, knee in. If you don't want to go back, do that toe tap, yeah? Knee up, knee open, and then back. So knee up. If you can, reach the arms. It's a bit harder to reach the arms up. If you feel like you're up for the challenge, have a little go. Well done. Let's just do one more after this. Good work. Bring the knee down, release the shoulders. So this time we're going to go knee up, open the gate, step back. Come to the gate, step in. Yes, you can go knee up, open the gate, step back, open gate, step in. Knee up, open the gate, step back, open gate, close the gate, and release. Try that again on the other side. So if you want to go slower, please do. Knee up, open the gate, step back, you come into that open gate, bring it in and down. So it kind of goes up, open, behind, keep it open, shut the gate. 2 more goes. See if you can use your arms. Remember, it's easier to have the arms to kind of copy your legs. And you're allowed to wobble. Ha ha ha. Nice work. Release. Roll your shoulders. Okay, we're going to have to do balance, and we're going to do the Christmas tree. So, for the balance, we're going to start by focusing on this hip. So you're going to push your hip in, you're going to lift your rib cage up, and you're going to start with that heel off the floor with your foot close to your body. Now take your arms up. Remember what we said, you wrap the thumbs and you bring your hands down to your rib cage. Now if you can, you push your thumbs to your rib cage and squeeze your shoulders back, yeah? Now then, those of you who want more challenge, onto your ankle, more challenge onto your knee, and if you want a higher challenge, you get your foot up here. Then, if you can, from here, arms up towards the ceiling and hold. Remember we started with having your feet grow roots into the floor. Think about that position. Take your arms out wide, take that leg down, roll your shoulders. Lovely. Okay, so try again. Start in the balanced position. Then do your arms, wrap your thumbs around, keep your shoulders working, okay? So don't be relaxed and released. Pull back, tap your ankle or tap your knee. Okay, and then if you can, arms up. Now, remember, your foot is on the floor, is going to work hard. So if you're falling over, just hold on to something, yeah? Stay there. And then release and down. Roll your shoulders. Lovely. Okay, let's do the hip one. So this is my favourite hip one, and if you've been to any of the standing Pilates, you know I do this loads. Because I feel like this really opens my hip. So the starting position is to be hip distance apart. Slide your leg as far back as you can, then lift your body up. And when you lift your body up, push your hip forward. Okay, and you should already start to feel the stretch here. You drop the arm down, you lift the arm up, and you open your chest, yeah? So you feel, I always think about pushing my hand through deep water, coming out through the water, sprinkling water everywhere, and down. Each time you go down, keep that knee bent, but listen, don't be here, push your hip forward. And again, push your hip forward. One more time, now stay down. With this arm reaching up, go over to the side, yeah, and then come back up to the centre. Push your heel down, turn your heel into your body, turn your heel away, and we're going to do those tree arms. So remember, thumbs together, sink down. Now if you want to work harder, go back to the tree position, but listen, watch, lean back a little bit. Okay, then release. Step in and recover. Okay, so try onto the other side. So foot back, hips, body open, sink and lift. Open the shoulder. Imagine you're pushing through water. That's it. Open up your chest, pressing through the water. Lovely. Last time you're going to stay down. Reach the arm up, and then you're going to lean over to the side. Bring it down. Push your heel down at the back. Turn your heel towards your body. Turn your heel out, sink lower. Both arms into that tree pose. Yeah, you can either hold it on your chest, or it can be up, and if you can, tilt your upper body and lean back a little bit. Don't fall over though. then release. Now bounce on this front leg and step up. How are your hips feeling now? Feeling better? Okay, so standing up nice and tall, and then take your feet out slightly wider. This is again one of my perennial favourites, which is the standing mermaid. Now for the standing mermaid, you want to have that knee out, but watch it doesn't come in. Okay, so you want to push it away, and you want to keep your hips to me. So don't be slumped, be up. Then with your arm, lean and extend up. So you've got a diagonal from this finger up here, all the way through your body to your foot. Now in an arc, pull your arm, and then when you come over to this side, bend so your elbow points up. Try and get your arm over your head, and lean and sink down. Take it, lean, nice work. Take it, lean, nice work. And again. Now on the last one here, when you're in this position, hold your elbow and sink. Then release. Bend both your knees, reach up, take a deep breath in. Breathe out, and we try on to the other side. So remember, knee pushed out, hips are open, body is upright. Reach the arm into that diagonal, then taking it down, reaching it over. Nice work. And again, up, 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 right up towards the ceiling. Remember with this, you want to bend the arm and take the weight of the body this way. One more time. Up. And then here, if you want to, hold onto your arm and sink down. Back to the center. Take a deep breath in. And that slow breath out. Now walk your feet in. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. We're going to do some of the Tai Chi breathing that we've done before, and enjoy it, keep it nice and slow, okay? So, in the Tai Chi breathing, you want to stand with your feet slightly wider than your hips. And unlike in Pilates where you're upright here, this bit is upright, but you kind of sink down a little bit into your feet. So you let your heels feel heavy onto the floor, and you bend your knees a little bit. I always say it's called the horse stance, so you should feel like you're sitting on a horse. If you've ever seen horses' legs, they're slightly bowed out, yeah? Alright, so if you think of your chakra points, head, forehead, mouth, throat, heart, yeah, solar plexus, lower gut, you want to start here on your pelvis, and you close your fingers and you bring your hands up to heart height. Turn, push your hands to me, then you bring your hands into heart height, and you push it down to your root chakra. If you can, breathe in, breathe out, bend your knees, breathe in, breathe out, bend your knees. Now what you should be doing is taking all your stress, yeah, and you push it away from your body. Then you're supposed to gather in all good feelings and press them right down to your root chakra. So you've had your feet on the floor, you've had your root chakra, breathing in, breathing out, press away. That is good work. And again, breath in, breath out. Lovely. One more time, breath in, breath out. Okay, last time, breath in and breath out. Okay, so from here, take your feet out wider, and you're going to have your hands, elbow comes up, you turn your body and you circle that arm around. So imagine that you're pressing something really heavy away from your body. Now you should feel like you're up to here in lovely, beautiful warm water, and you're pushing your hands through the water and pressing. So you want to feel like you're pushing against a force, okay? So it's not kind of moving too easily. So you push against the force, and then again. Now once you've got the feeling of pushing against something heavy, let your body move with it. And feel your feet in contact with the floor, and then kind of speed it up. So feel like it becomes lighter. Yeah, and you keep moving. 2 more goes. 1 more time. And then recover. Okay, so keeping your hands closed, bring your feet in a little bit. We're going to do the chi ball here before we come to the end of the class. So you hold your hands roughly this far apart. And I want you to feel like you have a ball or a cloud or anything. I always think of it, you know, like the little circle on your Apple phone. Think of it like that. If you haven't got an Apple phone, I'm sure it's the same. Okay, so from your root chakra, you bring your ball of energy. You take a breath in, feel like you're stretching it out. Then you breathe in, and again, you want to feel like you're pushing against something heavy. So breath in, keep your fingers closed together, breath out. Start to focus on where you start to feel that pressure increase. Okay, so you might feel it's like an accordion where you're pressing in and you can feel the resistance. And then push where you feel the resistance. Feel now that you have a ball of energy between your hands. You're going to roll that ball, yeah, and then move the ball. And you want to now think about some of those movements coming over to the side, over to the side. Roll the ball all the time, don't lose that connection. Tilt your arms like the movement we did with the heavy water. Now then, bring that ball of energy in. Keep pressing down until you feel it. And have a feel of where you can feel that energy between your hands. Take a deep breath in, and then clap, and bring your feet together. I love that. Okay. Last exercise you're going to do is the standing quad stretch, which I know you will love and hate in equal measure. Use a chair if you need to. Hold on to your foot or your ankle. And you start by pushing your hip forward. So from there, hip comes forward, arm comes out. And then what you want to do is look at your finger and reach that leg behind you. And then stay there. Now, coming back down, let your arm come up and bring your knees together. Then release. Are you good? Let's try that now on the other side. Love a bit of a challenge. So put your finger to me. Keep looking at your finger. Keep looking away from your body. Feel like you're on a tilt. Stay there. And then come up. Keeping your legs together. Arm up. And release. Take your hands behind. Roll your head to the side. Tuck your chin in, roll down. Roll over to the other side. Roll down and up. Hold your head in position. Roll down to the other side. Hold your head. Then you're going to get both your hands. You don't want to pull on your head, just tuck your head in. Then release. Checking your feet hip distance apart. Rounded to the floor. Lift up. Chest lifted, shoulders down. 2 breaths in. Breathe breathe in again, and slow breath out. Roll your shoulders. And again, deep breath in. And that slow breath out. Last time, deep breath in together, and then bring your hands together, looking down. Say thank you to yourself. Diolch yn fawr i chi gyd. I hope you've all enjoyed Get Fit and Festive. Remember, you've got access to these videos to watch over the Christmas period anytime you like. And don't forget, if you want to join the cafe, we're back on the 15th of January. I think the cafe pass is on the internet, but the information will be going out in an email tomorrow. Have a lovely day, everybody, and see you all soon. Hwyl fawr.